Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the movie Excaliber. Excaliber came out in 1981. It is epic medieval fantasy based on the Arthurian legend, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Table. And in my opinion, this is the best telling of the Arthurian legend I have ever seen. John Boorman directed it, and he did such a great job. It was brilliantly done. There are people who think it moves slowly, but I think that it adds to the feel of the times. You see what I'm saying? It's not rushed. It gives it time to let the story develop. That's my opinion. Now, this movie stars Nigel Terry as Arthur Pendragon, Helen Mirren as Morgana Le Fay, his evil half sister, Nicholas Clay as Lancelot, Sherry Lunghi, Lungi, I think her name is, as Guinevere, Paul Joffrey as Percival, Nicole Williamson as Merlin, Liam Neeson as Gawain, Patrick Stewart from Star Trek plays Leo de That's Guinevere's father. And I tell you, he can swing a mean battle axe. Go check that out. Keith Buckley plays Uriens. Clive Swift plays Ector. Gabriel Byrne plays Uther Pendragon, Uther's father. Katrine Borman plays Igraine. And Kyron Hines plays King Lot. Now, one thing you have to understand about this, there's a scene. This is kind of funny. I bring it up because it was I didn't know it at the time, and it kind of made me laugh. That's kind of weird. There's a character Igraine played by Katrin Borman, and that is John Borman's daughter. And there's a scene where she's it's kind of awkward because it's a sex scene. And her father's the director. Yeah, that would be really awkward. Just saying. The good part, there's a lot of good parts about this movie. Like I said, it's my favorite telling of the Arthurian legend because Merlin actually does magic. There was a movie made recently. I want to say it was King Arthur, if I'm not mistaken. And Guinevere, I want to say Keira Knightley played Guinevere. Don't quote me. We watched it, but we didn't like it. Guinevere painted herself blue, ran around half naked, yelling "ah" all the time. That was her whole line. That was her entire part in the film. She was there as eye candy, and that's it. And I'm not a big fan of her acting anyway, but that's just me. This movie has quality casting, quality acting. In that other movie, Merlin didn't do any magic. He's a wizard, and he didn't do any magic. He was there, and he gave this wonderful advice, but he didn't, he didn't do any magic. A wizard that doesn't do magic, So, in this, he does magic. I remember the charm of making. I remember that distinctly. I committed it to memory when I was a kid watching this. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I love this movie. The story and the story arcs are really good. It's got some side stories to it. It's got a really, really great plot. The plot is legendary. It is really, really good. I cannot stress how good this movie is. The character development is wonderful. And one of the best parts, it has Helen Mirren. And yes, I've had kind of a thing for Helen Mirren for a long time. And guess what? I'm okay with it. Okay. She was in a movie called Red fairly recently, and I really didn't want to watch the movie until my wife showed me the box, and it had Helen Mirren with a machine gun. I was hooked right there. And Red is a good movie, it really is. But anything with Helen Mirren in it, gobble it up. It's really good. There's a number of actresses that are English that are so good you can't pass them up in anything they're in. Helen Mirren is probably one of the finest actresses on the planet, and she's just so good at everything she does. Okay. And the fact that she's absolutely gorgeous has, nothing to do with my opinion, of course. At any rate, it's a really good movie if you get a chance. Excaliber from 1981, really great movie, very epic. I guarantee you, if you enjoy epic stories, you will not be disappointed. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.